And hello everyone, I'm your host Daren Jaime, and today is Wednesday, December 7th. Of course, you're watching Open, a live interactive program bringing the Bronx and New York City straight to your TV set. We want to encourage you to stay connected to us, and you can find out about us at Twitter at BronxNet TV and always on Facebook at Open BronxNet Television. Starting the show off with some local Bronx updates, the Bronx District Attorney is asking for a grand jury investigation into last month's fatal shooting of a mentally disturbed woman. Deborah Danner was shot to death after police were called to her home responding to a call of a domestic incident. According to police, Danner allegedly grabbed a bat and tried to hit the police officers, causing them to draw his weapon before fatally shooting the 66-year-old grandmother. The officer, Sergeant Hugh Barry, was later stripped of his badge and gun, placed on modified duty. The incident has since prompted questions concerning how police handle mentally ill people and why a gun was used instead of a taser. Now, in a press release, Bronx District Attorney Daren Clark stated, quote, "I have pledged to the people of the Bronx to conduct a thorough, fair investigation into the matter, and I believe that presenting the evidence to a grand jury will best accomplish that goal. It's important to determine exactly what happened in this tragic incident." Once again, that's Bronx District Attorney Daren Clark. In other news, Mayor Bill de Blasio has received an endorsement from a Bronx elected official. Bronx Assemblyman Louis Sepulveda became the first Assembly member to back the mayor's re-election bid on Sunday. Sepulveda, applauded the mayor's Thrive New York City mental health program, saying his mother, who committed suicide when she was only 10 years old, might still be alive if the mayor's program existed back then. Saying, quote, "Being the mayor of this great, crazy, frustrating, difficult city to manage has quite aptly been called the second toughest job in America. We're fortunate to have the right mayor guiding us." Now, Mayor de Blasio has also snagged endorsements from the Sanitation Union, former Mayor David Dinkins, and Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adams. A rail yard in the South Bronx is now up for grabs. Empire State Development is asking developers to present offers for buying and demolishing the 13-acre South Rail Bronx yard that borders the Harlem River. The plan is to turn the yard into a residential or mixed-use complex. Currently, it's being used as a transfer station, which moves goods from cross-county trains to trucks. The development hopes to keep the current use in place by requiring proposals to keep the station beyond a newly constructed deck. A state-conducted on-site tour will take place on December 14th, while proposals are due by February the 2nd. And over in the world of sports, the New York Jets gave their respect to an NYPD sergeant shot and killed last month in the Bronx. The family of Sergeant Paul Tizzolo, along with officers of the 43rd Precinct, attended the coin toss at the Jets-Colts game at MetLife Stadium on Monday night. Present was Tizzolo's wife and their two sons. The 19-year-old veteran was fatally shot in the head in an exchange of gunfire with a gunman who broke into his estranged wife's home. Tizzolo was 41 years old and would have been eligible for retirement next year. Well, bringing things a little bit closer to home, in other news, the Africana Studies Department at Lehman College held a town hall meeting where many students, along with faculty members, had the chance to engage in a conversation about the presidential election. BronxNet reporter Lindsay Villat tells us more.